want to share something with you. Something I have never shared with another.
Magic,
When I was at Professor Xavier's school, I would listen to this album in my room all the time. Sometimes for many days straight.
After your time in Limbo, music must have been a revelation.
It was a lifeline, but it made me no friends. I prefer to listen in solitude, as I always have.
You are not alone now.
Good, you noticed. The others would not understand. But I know you will, as we both have so much in common.
I suppose we are kindred spirits in a way.
Of course. We are both children of darkness who escaped our destinies and decided to forge new ones. We are both reformed, trying to be good guys now, even if we do not always succeed. It's nice to have someone to relate with.
It is it not?
Okay, enough talking. Let's listen to the album now. The second hour is when it really gets good.
That was a hell of a sparring session, Ileana. Haven't been this sore since, well, ever. You really got me back there.
It's one of the perks of being underestimated.
Have you ever considered joining S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Spy stuff? No thanks. I don't tiptoe. Besides, I heard Nick Fury isn't exactly known for his transparency.
Neither is Caretaker, evidently. I respect Sarah, but I'm disappointed she didn't think she could trust us. She should have more confidence in her team, especially you.
Huh. You're not as much of a boomer as I thought you'd be.
Boomer? Please. I was born in 1918. Oh, those kids still have a lot of growing up to do.
Demons, prophecies, Hydra winning all the fights, climate change. Earth is not doing so hot. Hey Hunter, on a scale of Ragnarok to Armageddon, where do you rate the current events? My personal scale is skewed. You know, the whole Queen of Limbo thing. My brother told me once that there is a mutant warlord named Apocalypse. If that guy were to show up, well, not even a brother made of steel would make me feel better about the sheer multitude of world-ending calamities we've got going on. Also, how lame would it be for a mutant named Apocalypse to show up during a literal apocalypse? Yes?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter. In WW2, I'd have made you a howling commando, Hunter. Times like this, I turn to faith. It inspires me, helps me see the good in everyone who's willing to fight back. It helps to give voice to our fears, to let them out between battles. Once the action starts, we won't have time to feel afraid. We're taking a clobbering, all right, but things seem darkest before dawn. Feels like we're at basic training for demon fighting. I had my doubts about the Midnight Suns. To be frank, you put them to rest.
I can see why you picked that.
Ain't gonna go easy, bub.
Later.
Okay, Robbie. Just remember, you and Blaze are peers. You're legit. You're Ghost Rider 2. Ghost Rider 2! Electric Boogaloo! Oh, most sequels suck. Okay, just be cool. You got this. Morning, Blaze. Wanna do some Spirit of Vengeance training in the yard? Oh man, I sound so lame. Freaking hopeless.
From what I understand about Blaze, he is not one for brotherhood.
Oh, hey! Didn't know I had an audience for my little self-pep talk. Just trying to hype myself up. If we're gonna be working with Blaze, and he starts hanging out at the Abbey, and we're driving across the desert together killing demons, I need to be cool. I mean, he's the original Spirit of Vengeance, the real Ghost Rider. And I'm just Robbie Reyes from East LA. How the hell am I supposed to live up to that?
You do not want to follow in Blaze's footsteps. He does not seem like a role model for anyone.
Really? He's always seemed like the best to me.
I think the wisest thing to do would be to chart our own path.
Look at me. I'm standing here in the middle of this ancient abbey, surrounded by some of Earth's greatest heroes. And I still don't really feel like I belong. It's not like I got that special something you've got. I mean, look at you. You're not intimidated by anyone. How do you own that swagger?
I follow my moral compass and do what I believe is right, no matter what others say.
What if you don't have a moral compass? Or your moral compass is a demon that lives in your head and isn't just a talking cricket?
Then I suggest developing one of your own. Crickets are untrustworthy.
Well, thanks for the heart-to-heart, or demon-to-demon, or whatever. You've given me and Sparky a lot to digest. See you around, Hunter. You almost remind me of a different Johnny Blaze. You and Blaze have that same devil-may-care attitude. Now that the Parchment of Powers in Blaze's care, we got nothing to worry about. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I suspect this whole prophecy thing is entering the home stretch. Then, Blaze and Robbie, twin spirits of vengeance, can hit the dusty road. And now, with Ada Wolverine. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Come on, Blaze, show yourself. I'm running out of ideas.
Don't worry. That much big asshole energy can't hide for long.
You have more faith in our tech than I do.
Less in the tech, more in you.
How is the search for Blaze going?
Nowhere. The dude has totally gone off-grid. I've scoured every rat hole on the planet a guy like that would be seen in. Monster truck shows, stunt cycling extravaganzas, motocross events, but Blaze is totally MIA. I'm telling you, Hunter, if I have to spend one more hour scanning digital maps for that hot Cheeto, even my super sight is gonna go all squiggly.
Perhaps there is a silver lining in his inability to be found.
There is? Because I'd sure love to hear it.
Think about it. If the great Captain Marvel cannot locate him, then Lilith does not stand a chance in hell of finding him either.
Good point. But I'd still like to find him. If not for securing the parchment and preventing your mother's gothy Armageddon, then just for the principle of it. I don't like to lose. Well, I'd love to continue with the chit-chatting, but I've got to get back to the most boring manhunt in history.
Do let me know when you find him.
Don't worry. I'll be so freaking relieved and excited the whole Abbey will know. Come on, Blaze. Come out wherever you are. You can't hide forever under whatever backwater rock you've crawled under. Not from me. What if I rip the Parchment of Power into tiny pieces and then put each piece into the heart of a different star? Strange said it would be catastrophic, and Caretaker told me it was impossible. Unless he means that Lilith will get those pieces and tape the parchment back together. There's too many places. We can't be everywhere at once, even with Magic's limbo walk. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
If Hannibal could see this crazy hell I'm about to go down in, he'd cackle. You were born for the end of times, Hunter. I'm no stranger to hellmouth situations, but I get the vibe everyone else is. Except you. You've seen darkness like this before. Some of the others, well, they can either freak out or let our freak out in the monster hunting sense. If Hannibal makes an appearance, he might try recruiting you. If we all survive. Another new member, we should probably start charging dues. I hope we're not letting our standards down with these new recruits. Clubhouse is starting to get a little crowded. Lots of new faces lately. With a sophisticated operation like this, we won't have a lot of excuses if we lose. Carol's got some serious hardware in here. I'm surprised Stark didn't charge her for it. The Midnight Suns are taking over the world, baby. Everybody wants to be a Midnight Sun these days. Caretaker might act like she's running it.
I've got a plan, Hunter. Peter liked it, which should mean it's not a great plan. Want to hear? The plans laid in this room have probably helped save the world more times than we know. It's too bad most people won't ever see it.
Caretaker, ready to work? Peace.
Always on the hunt, right?
Got some ops ready for you.
Friendly neighborhood service at friendly neighborhood prices.
If Hydra's mystics succeed in opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
taken. Now it's my turn.
Temporary.
Let's dance.
That's one mystic out.
That must have taken practice. Your time has come.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
Feel her.
Is that your best shot? Follow my lead! You're ready now!
Still they persist.
I think you just terrorized the wrong neighborhood, bub.
Will shake our loyalty.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
This shall be of great help.
never forsake her.
Must fall.
Engaging target!
Changes nothing.
Sheer numbers will not save you now.
Not bad. The light will heal you.
Just like old times.
Choice.
You had your chance to escape.
We are the instrument. As she commands.
We'll have to do better than that. Our ally requires aid.
Hydra hasn't gotten much better over the years. Should do the trick. Rip you a new one.
I am impressed.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
My work is never done. Suffer!
We will never forsake her. The curse is upon you.
Well, Granny hit harder than that.
Hardly a scratch.
Behold their passage.
We'll be home in time for movie night. Done waiting. Right here. It's a goodbye.
That easily.
Nice. Not looking good for you.
Now that was something.
You had your chance.
You will suffer.
Boss down. I am still the prize. You should have brought more help.
I return for the guilty.
Fate is sealed.
Whatever gets the job done.
feel the horror.
Coming at me now. I am at my limit.
Is that the best you've got?
Just what I need.
Do not bother running.
Your soul is an open question, Hunter. I must break you. No escape.
Cute trick.
You must be eager for your penance. Vengeance is needed. That'll work. I suppose it's...
How about a heal over here? Attached to that face.
I suppose it's something. Nice. You will.
We've done it.
Hey, kiddo. Almost time for the meeting.
I'm ready.
All right, it's not far from here.
Hello, my dear.
What are you doing here?
Whenever Sarah was this nervous, I used to keep close. A look, a smile, a touch on the shoulder. It always helped. I can't do that now, of course, but death can't stop me from watching over her.
Why would she be nervous?
I don't know. I think I'll stay and find out. Try not to give me away, dear. Talking to thin air is conspicuous. Try not to give me away, dear. Talking to thin air is conspicuous.
Did she say what it's about?
Just that we all had to be here.
Maybe we're getting fired.
No, there's still coffee.
So?
Well, the first sign of layoffs is when they stop replacing the coffee. There's my hunter. I'm always wary of impromptu team meetings.
Why?
It's usually when people get fired.
You have been fired?
Me? No. But I've had to call those meetings, and they suck. I bet it's about the communal bathroom. I bet it's about the communal bathroom.
Short notice for a meeting.
What do you think it is about?
From the set of her jaw, some kind of reprimand. Is this about to kick off? I still have way too much work. Is this about to kick off? I still have...
You know how long this will take?
I do not. Why?
Robbie and I had plans. It's fine. We'll figure it out. You know, I've never perched on your mausoleum. Kinda seemed disrespectful. You know, I've never perched on...
Here we are doing Blaze's dirty work for him. Least we do it better. Big news, whatever it is.
How can you tell?
I've known Sarah long enough. After tonight, everything changes.
I dislike this.
Why? We don't know what it's about.
I dislike anything mandatory.
You dislike everything.
Not true. I tolerate you. Somewhat.
Oh, nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
She didn't call this meeting lightly. Whatever this is, it's important.
How do you know?
Because I've called meetings like this before. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Such a charming location for whatever is about to happen.
What, no predictions?
As I have mentioned on many occasions, often in your presence, I can no longer peer along the shaft of time's arrow, nor alter its arc. But if you could, what would you suggest I do? Waste my considerable talents on a glorified pep talk? I should think not.
So you do know what she will say?
I have my suspicions. Any moment now. Any moment now.
What a waste of my evening.
You know what this is about?
No, but it will be a waste, I am certain. Can we go yet? Can we go yet?
Well, looky who it is. Any idea what this is about?
Not really.
I think she's gonna yell at somebody.
Why do you say that?
Just a feeling. The waiting is the worst part. The waiting is the worst part.
Nobody knows what this is about. Did she say something to you?
Not really.
Whatever it is, it can't be good. Something's in the air. And it's not just Tony's nasty-ass cologne. Something's in the air.
Ooh, man. Scratch off another victory for the Midnight Suns. This is odd, huh?
The meeting?
No, meeting out here. Why not the common room? Something's up. Whew, chilly out here. Should have brought some hot cocoa. Whew, chilly out here. Should have brought some hot cocoa.
An auspicious night, don't you think, Mr. Rogers?
Stop calling me that. I can't live up to that name.
Everyone's here. I should begin.
You sound like you are hesitating.
That's because I am. I could use a moment to collect my thoughts.
Take your time. I will catch up with the others.
Thank you. It won't be long.
What's your game, Hunter?
Nice work out there, bub.
All right. I'm ready.
We are all ready to hear what you have to say.
Time to tear off the bandage. Thank you all for coming. Truthfully, I wasn't sure everyone would. And that's why we're meeting. The Hunter and I are working to stop Lilith and her master, Chthon. I'm not certain about the rest of you.
We're in this to the end.
Are you? I see petty rivals more concerned with scoring points off one another than stopping the mother of demons.
Whoa there, if anyone isn't pulling their weight, it's the Midnight Suns.
And if anyone's doing their own thing, it's the Avengers.
And the ringleaders prove my point. But I speak only for myself. So, I ask the Hunter, who is responsible for the dysfunctional state in which we find ourselves?
Every one of us bears responsibility for our failure.
Hey, I just got here.
Except for Logan.
I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
And Parker. He is fine.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of us spend our time at odds. We have accomplished next to nothing since my return. Unless you count losing ground to my mother.
She will destroy everything you know, pollute all you love. In this, she and her followers are unified. To serve Lilith is to serve Chthon. If you don't pull the same direction, if you'd rather fight each other, we've already lost.
Look, the Midnight Suns are unproven. I will grant that they have potential, but we can't trust an apocalyptic threat to the Halloween teens.
We're all in our 20s.
Could have fooled me.
See? The Avengers underestimate their allies. You think they'll do otherwise for the Mother of Demons? If they're in charge, we lose.
You're both right. The only one who can lead us to victory is the Hunter.
Huh.
That's our Steve.
What do you say, Hunter? Are you willing to lead us against your own mother?
Only if everyone wants me to do it.
I can only speak for myself, but you already convinced me.
Just like that?
It's a heavy responsibility. I wanted to hear you say you're willing to bear it. We're your team, Hunter. Tell us how you plan to lead us.
This is all so new to me. I will rely on every one of you. Help me do the best I can. I will make mistakes. We all will. But the team is here to hold us steady, no matter if we stumble.
Highly inspirational, boss, but let's get down to vibranium tax. We're all equal here, and it's obvious my team is first among equals. Look, there's no question these kids have heart. We can't do any of this without them. But this isn't our first apocalypse, and experience beats heart any day of the week. Boss, I need to know where we stand on this.
The Avengers will do their part. So will the Midnight Suns and the X-Men. Plus Spider-Man, obviously.
You got it.
Each of you have different strengths. I plan to use them as best I can.
Not to interrupt this feel-good moment, but what about us? It's no secret we were sidelined when Tony and the others showed up. Caretaker built our team to face this threat, but we've been pushed aside. I need to know that ends here.
I would never doubt the capabilities of the Midnight Suns. You know that, do you not?
Of course. And we aren't asking for special treatment, just...
A seat at the table?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course you will have that. Everyone will. You have my guarantee.
That's enough for tonight. I want all of you to reflect on what we said. If you'll excuse me, I need a moment with the Hunter. So that's it. We did what we could. Let's hope it works.
I had no idea this was coming.
Kiddo, you have no poker face. For the others to consider you as a leader, your reaction needed to be genuine.
Was Steve in on this?
No, but he respects you, and I had a feeling he'd speak his mind. If he hadn't suggested you take the reins, it would have been me.
I still do not see the point of all this.
They're finally thinking of something other than themselves. That was the point.
That is all I needed.
Tonight, we pulled the plunger and set the ball rolling. The rest is gravity, and the occasional nudge.
Is that a pinball reference?
In the 70s, Agatha insisted I pick up a hobby. I won a few tournaments.
Why do I know about pinball?
Perhaps it's the universe telling you to challenge me when this is all done?
Think I could take you?
No. You drain faster than bathwater.
Wait, you get excited when people yell at you?
No, I mean the Hunter taking charge.
I'm with Robbie.
I thought you wanted to be in charge.
I wanted anyone in charge. Organizations and dogs abhor a vacuum.
Not Charlie. She gutted one, then rolled around in the dust. I've never seen Blade so annoyed.
Oh, my friend sense is tingling.
We did Johnny Blaze proud. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm happy for you, but I hope it isn't weird when we hang out.
Why would it be weird?
Huh. Good point. All right. Let's not make it weird. Don't think I'll ever forget that speech. Don't think I'll ever forget.
I get what Steve sees in you.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
With him, depends on the week. But for you, it's all compliment, boss. Wouldn't you know it? Now you're the actual boss. And I called it, way before Steve did. Do you have any power ties? Don't worry, boss. I'll hook you up. Do you have any power ties?
I don't know if I agree with everything you said. Still, I'm glad you said it.
What do you mean?
This is the first time I've felt like I'm really part of a team. Not just Peter tagging along. I get it, we're in this together. But it's good to know that's how you see it. You really should have sold tickets. You really should have sold tickets.
Get some rest, kiddo. Get some rest, kiddo.
Yeah, I guess I can follow you. For now.
What are you saying exactly?
Kid, don't lose my respect. It's the part of me that won't grow back. There's the Sarah I know.
The one who yells at everyone?
The one who kicks indecisions straight in the ass. Up for a drink?
More than you know.
Common room?
In a few minutes.
Never a dull time when Sarah's pissed off. Never a dull time when Sarah's pissed off.
Konnichiwa, friendo. Not what I expected.
Is that good or bad?
Right now? Feels good to me.
Did you plan this with Caretaker?
Nope, it was off the cuff.
Impressive to see that in person.
What exactly?
Captain America, speaking from the heart.
I do that all the time.
Come on, Steve. You know what he means.
And you know I can't take a compliment.
Your greatest weakness.
Good thing the Red Skull never found out.
You got this, Hunter. You got this, Hunter.
Well met. I could have brought popcorn.
For the team?
No, to watch you turn the Abbey upside down and shake it like tambourines. You were more entertaining than anything I could have done tonight. Next time, I'll bring popcorn. Why didn't I record this? Ugh. Why didn't I record this?
I had not predicted this.
Really?
No, Sarah spoke with me earlier. We have a long history of mutual advisement.
What advice did you provide?
About time. Which was a mistake. She thought I'd presented her with a temporal riddle, as I do on occasion. This is your time, Hunter. Make the most of it. This is your time, Hunter. Make the most of it.
Every meeting should be like this one.
Unpleasant?
Contentious?
No, interesting. And over in 5 minutes.
You certainly know how to speak your mind.
You agreed with me.
Of course not. But you stepped up, you laid it out, and now you're ready to walk straight into hell. Figure I'll be there when you do.
Really?
Yeah, you're the obvious target, so I'll slip past why they tear you limb from limb. Don't worry, we'll build you a bigger mausoleum.
Always the strategist.
Still working out the kinks, but we'll get there. Lots of work to put in, but we'll make it happen. Lots of work to put in, but we'll make it happen.
Don't know why I didn't see it. You're perfect for this.
You did not see me as a leader?
It never crossed my mind. Most leaders I've encountered in life have a sort of professional ambition, for better or worse. Steve doesn't, but he's also called Captain America. The name alone carries rank and authority.
So if I went by Private Hunter...
Oh no, don't call yourself that. And I'm not explaining why. Don't be nervous. We all want you to succeed. Even Tony. Don't be nervous. We all want you...
I didn't come here planning to put you on the spot, but that's how it turned out.
You really think I can do this?
I know you can do this, and you have a great team ready for you to lead them. So let's get started. You have a lot of work ahead of you, Hunter. When all else fails, just pick a direction. You have a lot of work ahead of you, Hunter. When all else fails...
I'm so proud of her. And you, of course. Don't pout. I'll support you, Hunter, as I'm able. I'll support you, Hunter, as I'm able.
I should have told you about Agatha.
Stop. We've known each other too long for this.
What, half a century?
If you round down. And I should have been there for you.
Well...